Yo, what up, YouTube? It's Jermaine, and I'm here with
Eva.
Eva is awesome. And today we're gonna talk about tips to make money on YouTube, and you know, we're just gonna sort of have a conversation about this. So let's just get this video started. So yeah, let's chit chat about how to make money on YouTube.
How did you start?
How did I start? I started with, okay, I have to answer that twice. So I started when I was in college, like, what, 7 years ago? And then I stopped making videos for a while because, you know, a lot of my college videos were under 2 minutes. Like, it was sort of a joke. And then once I moved to San Francisco a couple years later, I did a Postmates delivery and I uploaded a video talking about my experience, and I was really surprised to see how many people and how many views I got on the video. So I said to myself, hey, let's make a few more videos. And then it started with like 2, 3, 4 videos a week, and then now it's, gosh,
every day.
It's every day, it's multiple videos, and I just started another channel, so that's a whole lot of fun.
How did you start getting those views though? Because a lot of people who do you know, uploads on YouTube, you have to do it the right way in order to get views, right?
Yeah, okay, so there's a couple different techniques that I use. Tags are very important.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, tags are extremely important, and not just tags, things in the description. If you are talking about something like Rideshare, you should have something in the description talking about Rideshare. Even if it's a book talking about Rideshare, or if it's another video linking back, you know, to another video on YouTube talking about Rideshare, you should always have whatever you're talking about somewhere in the description. Yeah, it's definitely a keyword.
So how long have you been doing YouTube?
I would say like full time. Well, how long have I been doing YouTube? I've been doing YouTube for about 2 years, but the past 6 months I've definitely taken YouTube far more serious. It's like once you make like over $1,000 a month on a platform, a month, it's kind of like, it's not really a hobby anymore. It's more of like a business, you know?
It is.
And I've definitely been taking it a whole lot more serious lately, and like I've been having so much fun. Like I've been having so much fun lately because
business should be fun.
I mean,
otherwise it's work.
Yeah, that's true. And this doesn't feel like work at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, it does feel like work, but I enjoy doing what I'm doing so much that I'm just having a blast. Like right now, I'm filming for another channel, and that's part of the reason why I'm down here in LA. And
cool.
Yeah,
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna travel around, make some videos on the boosted board, that sort of thing.
That's awesome. I love that board and GoPro.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I'm like, how do you go past through this street and not get like ticketed because you're in the in literally the intersection? You just go past. In San Francisco, I think it was, or
New York.
Watching it is interesting because you're not seeing it from like behind you or next to you. You're seeing it like your head, your eyes. It's weird.
I usually, and when I'm filming with the GoPro, I usually have it like here, like pretty low.
Is it light?
Yeah, it's really small.
Oh, that small thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like this small.
The block.
And I usually film with it this, and whenever I get really close to cars, I purposely take the camera and move it closer towards the car. So when you're watching the video, it feels as if like it just went right past your head. Like that's something I purposely do.
Well, yeah, you can do that with a small block.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a bigger camera, it would just weigh more and...
Because I thought it was like on your head the whole time.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean I could do that, but if it was on my head, I couldn't get shots like this.
Yeah.
You know, or like that, or like...
I have seen you actually hold it, it's shadow and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Shadows definitely
give it away.
Yeah, they always give it away. They give away the camera secrets.
When would you not be boarding? Like weather or?
Okay, so there's about 3 days that I did not ride the boosted board since I've had it, and it has been because of the weather. I mean,
in the Bay or?
No, it was in New York twice. It was raining, so I couldn't ride the boosted board. And in my hometown, Tennessee, when I was there, out of 1 out of the 4 days.
What'd you do in the meantime? Go crazy?
I mean, I did have a rental car, so I was driving around. but it wasn't the best thing. But let me take that back. One of those days in New York, I was actually out on the board, because you can ride it in the rain, but you just have to be like extremely smart about it. And I don't recommend anyone to ride it in the rain. But if you're on like a very, very bumpy street and it's raining, you're gonna get more traction, you know, versus if you're on a slick, smooth street and it's wet. And if you are not turning, you know, you have less chances of crashing, because that's what happens when you turn. The wheels are slick and you lose, you kind of slide off. But as long as you're like on a pretty bumpy surface. Now I wouldn't ride it like for hours and hours. Like I've literally just rode it from like maybe 3-4 blocks to get from like Starbucks to the train station. You know?
Is that the GoPro videos you do? That amount of time?
That was me riding the boosted board in the rain. Okay. Now that's typically 4 blocks. Okay. Now that was 4 blocks in New York. I don't usually want to ride the boosted board in the rain because it's a bad idea. But you're talking about
just in general when you're GoProing.
Oh, filming.
Yeah.
Filming's a little tricky because sometimes I use the Osmo and I use the iPhone 7 because the Osmo will give me a super steady shot. So sometimes I use the Osmo. Other times I use the GoPro because the GoPro is just a little bit easier to
work with.
Pull out of the backpack, and I can stick it in my pocket really easy. The Osmo, you know, it's a little something in your hand, but the footage is so much better. It's more brighter, it's more crispier.
Yeah.
The GoPro, it can be a little grainy at times. You know, like a little dark. It's like, why isn't this thing lit up? Like, why is this thing
not focusing on the light?
Well, no, it's just light doesn't pick up very, very great on the GoPro.
Have you done 360 videos?
No, so not yet because of 360 cameras. A lot of them aren't that great.
Yeah.
Unless you make your own, and if you make your own, you're talking about buying 4 GoPros, you know.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And not just that, you have to stitch it together, and that's the hardest part, is stitching them up, and then editing doesn't sound like it's going to be very easy. You know, a 360 video, and then you're going to need a pretty powerful machine to edit 4 4K clips.
Yeah.
And then you would obviously want it in 4K because anything else would look like what you would buy at Best Buy for $300.
Right. I went to the 360 class at YouTube.
Oh, really? What was that like?
It was a lot of big camera type things.
Oh, really? More.
It had to do with the whole like 12 GoPros or something. Yeah, it was the big set.
Oh, wow.
To do the
That's like, but those videos look incredible online.
I think so. They're still working on their own, you know, like trying not to have the stick when you look down, to have it gray area or blacked out, or like even on top. Sometimes they get it okay, but it's still being worked on.
So
pretty new.
So have you heard about GoPro's new I forget the name, their new 360 camera, their consumer-based 360 camera? Okay, so this camera is kind of like this, and there's like a camera here and there's a camera on this side, and both cameras record 180 degrees. And one cool thing about this camera that I don't think a lot of 360 cameras you can do very easily is you can just film with one camera if you want. So you can kind of have it like a regular GoPro, but it's a 360 camera.
Okay.
So, because a regular 360 camera, you would be filming in 360 all the time. But this one, you can cut one of the cameras off and you can film normally. And also, GoPro is supposed to come out with another, the Hero 6 edition. And this camera is supposed to be capable of 4K 60 frames per second. And I don't know if you guys are into frames per second, but I would love to shoot in 4K 60 frames per second. I would say 120 frames per second in 4K would be even better, but I mean, come on, that's really pushing it. We're gonna have to really catch up with battery life for that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what's the next thing for YouTube? Like, what is it that you want to focus on with your YouTube channel?
I don't know. I always say like growing subscribers, but I think that growing subscribers is not necessarily the most important thing.
Yeah, I think that kind of should just happen.
Yeah, that should just happen. I just want to create more, I don't know.
Valuable content?
Yeah, more valuable content, more stuff to like inspire people to do things that they haven't done before. Because in a lot of my videos, I inspire people to make money, and you know, I love to make money, but my career and the way I'm making money has somewhat changed now than it did a few months ago. And I'm still gonna make videos, you know, working in the sharing economy, but I sort of want to show people like other places, and I want to do more travel like with my videos, and hopefully there's like sharing economy apps that can pop up with travel, and that would just be right down my alley.
Have you ever done Airbnb?
I've actually been living out of Airbnb since the 1st of March. It's very, very interesting.
Have you done videos off that?
Yeah, I've done quite a few actually.
I haven't done it.
Yeah, if you guys haven't tried Airbnb, I'll put a link in the description below. Definitely click on the link. You'll get I think $20 off for signing up. Or if you want to list your house, you get like $50 like if you sign up or something like that. I don't know. You just click on the link, it'll tell you there. But you got to get on the Airbnb game.
I know. I think I just saw an ad on Facebook or somewhere off it about it, and I was like, really, like 50 or less or more for per night at nice places, right? Mm-hmm. Which is really cool.
The thing I like about it is it's really interesting to be a YouTuber and do it, because especially a vlogger, because I get to wake up in so many different places and head towards the city from so many different places around the city. It's just really fun. You get to experience so many different restaurants all around the city. You get to experience so many different neighborhoods all around the city. Like, it's a very different way of living.
Yeah,
you know?
it is. Versus getting hotels every time?
Yeah, getting hotels, or versus, you know, renting a one-bedroom apartment and just staying in one location.
But Airbnb is for more temporary stuff, right?
Yeah. I typically I usually stay for like 1 week or 2 weeks when I'm at an Airbnb.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to rent a bedroom for a week. I don't even like to rent alone, but even having because you would have roommates or people.
Yeah, but that's actually the fun part, and that's really the big reason why it's taken off so much in the Bay Area, because it's like once you move there, you don't have to clean, you don't have to worry about utility bills, you don't have to, you know, split the cable and all that. You know, there's someone there to clean, and it comes with friends. Basically, like there's other people there, you hang out with them,
really?
You go party with them. Yeah, a lot of the Airbnbs that I stay in are like hostel houses.
Hostel, yeah.
And it's just like a party all the time. Like, I've stayed in some pretty awesome Airbnbs in the Bay.
I'm really weird about sharing my space with other people, even though it's not mine. So I don't know if I'm really shy.
Well, yeah, I'm like one of those backpackers. Like, I've bounced all over the world.
So you're
like,
used to it, and I'm not. I don't even
Yeah.
go eat by myself, even if I'm starving. I'll be like making something at home just because I don't go out by myself.
Oh
so.
my gosh, I eat by myself like all the time.
I'm notorious for it. I always actually call my friends, like, hey, are you hungry? The only time I ever ask them to go anywhere and do anything is if I'm hungry. So bad.
Let's go get food. I don't want to go by myself.
I was gonna ask you too. I was like, if you're hungry, you should go get something to eat.
You want to get food after this?
Actually, I have plans.
Oh yeah. She said, I got plans. I ain't got no food.
That was my way of rejecting you.
Oh, well,
kidding.
that's cool.
No, I do have plans. I have to leave toward Long Beach at 7.
Oh yeah, well you should probably get ready to take off now with that traffic on the 405.
Well, I have to be there at 8, so it's like, is it gonna be longer with? I didn't even think about traffic.
Well, it'll be about an hour to get there. It's what? It's 5:51 right now, or 17:51 is what my iPhone says.
We have military time.
Yeah, I kind of like military time. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but YouTube. Back to YouTube. Like, my advice to people out there who want to start a YouTube channel and want to grow a YouTube channel, I would say pick something that's very niche, something that you know a lot of information about and go for it. If you pick something that, like, I would say the hardest thing to start on YouTube is to be a vlogger. That is seriously the hardest thing to do, because what makes your content any different from anyone else's, you know? And for so many people, vlogging can be really tough because maybe you just have like a normal job, or maybe, I mean, I feel that vlogging for me is a little bit easier because I do so many random jobs. So like it's sort of entertaining, but for a lot of people, they would have to tell a different story, you know? So I don't know, does that make any sense?
No, I agree. I think for any starters, if you want to do videos, the hardest thing is to try to focus on something. If you don't know what you want to focus on, do anything. That's how I started, and anyone who knows how I am, my true self is actually through videos. And I have this one person who's like, I just want to be your friend he met me at YouTube. And he's contacted me like 3 times since that one day that there was this happy hour going on, that the 360 thing, happy hour with pizza and stuff. And ever since then, he's like wanting to be my friend based off the videos and that time that he heard me laugh in front of the line and stuff. And he's like, yeah, you know, I wanna be able to be friends with you because you seem so cool based off the videos I've seen. And I'm like, okay, that's fair, you know, because that's what I portray in my videos. That is who I want to be, and it's easier to be able to put yourself out there through someone you don't see talking to you back than it is to be able to start a conversation with someone randomly. So for my viewers, people connect with me based off how I come off on camera, and it's not. The topics on my channel are actually really random. Some of them are off internet marketing, and then some of them are even more random. Some of them are based off psychology, as far as like how to focus on this thing, or just how to help yourself in general. It's a lot of stuff, but all hand in hand kind of go together. So I wouldn't want to do a video that didn't have anything to do with something I could connect with. So
what would be easier video ideas or video channels to start? I would say how-to videos are the easiest. If you know how to do something, like if you know how to repair cell phones, or if you know how to repair cars, or if you know how to just do something that a lot of people don't know how to do, make videos talking about that. And those videos can be very, very helpful. Or if you're a really good cook, make cooking videos. These videos can be very helpful because whenever I think of an idea, a cooking idea, and I go on YouTube, I usually watch that video like 5 times before I make the item. And just think about it, like, I'm watching a video 5 times, and what if that's a 10-minute video? That's like 50 minutes I've spent watching that one video.
I think I'm the only person who doesn't watch videdos over and over and over.
You don't?
I literally pause and play and go along.
Oh,
I
really?
do not watch shit over and over.
Oh,
I don't know why. I've never, everyone's like, you should watch that 10 times just so you get it. And I'm like, if I don't get it the first time, it wasn't clearly done right.
I think I was a slow kid in class because I usually have to watch stuff over and over.
If it's going by pace-wise fast, and if it's teaching me something as far as on the computer, and you're going from tab to tab, that's different. But if it's like, now you put the carrots in the pot, and then you cut up this thing, that's different too. So it's like, it really just depends on the pace and what you're talking about.
Yeah, this is true.
But I am more of a pauser and playback, but I don't watch the whole thing and then watch it over and over. I don't even do that with books and videos, like movies. I've never done that. And if I have,
I need to start this whole pause and play thing.
I just don't.
I need to start the whole pause and play thing. Because usually maybe I don't pay attention to it
the first time, and then you have to.
And then I'm like, whoa, what did he say?
Yeah, exactly.
That was easier than I thought.
Bad. That's like reading a section you have to read and then realizing you were just reading it and didn't actually read it.
Yeah.
So that's not helping you.
It's like, whoa, this can kill me, you know?
That's like what stood out to you.
You can die? Like,
Let me reread this.
There must be some mistake here.
Yeah, it's called time wasting, okay?
Yeah.
You should just be doing it right the first time.
Procrastinating. Yeah, all those things that they teach you in college that you shouldn't do, but you do them anyway. Yep. those things? Procrastinating, wasting time?
Snapchat is a big one now because they put on these stupid 30-second videos, but before you know it, they're chopped up. So they're like 10 second plus 10 seconds. So it's really like a minute 30, but you just wasted, that's how they do. That's how they add videos onto Snapchat now. And they add stories. They're like, especially for women, it's horrible. They add stories relevant to women because all women love everything apparently when it comes to like gossip and how to do this. Did you know? And it's like,
did you know?
It's like your own YouTube channel on there for 30 seconds a piece or something stupid. It's a definitely time waster. I've caught myself literally getting sucked into it and then coming out. Like my face was sucked into it coming out to reality, but like, oh my god, I didn't realize there was stuff out here. That's how bad it is.
You're like, no, we gotta avoid this.
I wasn't watching Snapchat like that beforehand, but these stories that are coming on, that they're updating them like that, it's addicting. It's addicting to the people who don't get addicted to that.
Now let's talk about Snapchat and YouTube and growing YouTube. Now I've heard from a handful of YouTubers out there that you can get a lot of subscribers from Snapchat. Like just having a Snapchat following. I don't exactly know how you would do this because I don't really follow Snapchat that much. Are you big on Snapchat? Could you see how you could use Snapchat to get subscribers on YouTube?
I don't know the connection to that either. No. I can see how you can go YouTube to Snapchat.
Oh yeah, that's pretty easy.
I think it's harder the other way.
But and also Instagram is a very good platform
that's
to
easier.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much easier. And just as long as you're posting pretty cool things on your Instagram account and you have a link to your YouTube account on your Instagram page, you can direct people there because after a while people are going to say, oh wow, this person takes awesome
photos.
Yeah, what else do they do? And then when they click on your Instagram page, they'll see your YouTube link and bam, you get them.
You just have to make sure that you're using these things consistently if you're going to attach them.
Yes.
I don't tend to attach anything if I'm not going to be using it as much.
This is very true. I mean, every now and then I'll go a week without posting something on Instagram. This is really bad. I should be posting something on Instagram every single day. But
actually, if you're trying to promote your YouTube channel.
Yeah, but then some days I'm working on this and I'm working on that. It could just be really tough. Maybe I need a social media manager.
So you could create a Instagram account for promoting toward your YouTube. Taking like a picture of a YouTube video you just did and then putting people over there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna do that with the new Boosted Board channel because that's my new channel is mainly about boosted boards, and that would be a great idea to not Snapchat, but to
could do that too.
To snapshot, yeah, I could do that too. Snapshot like photos from the video and then upload them to Instagram, and that way every single photo would be a boosted board related photo.
Yeah, and then you can get your minded people
right over
on Instagram because that's actually the I am not talking today.
No, it's okay. We have days like this.
That's one of the things that you're supposed to do on Instagram is find the people that want to be able to look at your channel. I think it's a little different than YouTube. YouTube can be a little more random because you're working on being consistent with videos, that's one thing. But with Instagram, if you're gonna do photos, they should definitely coincide one with the other because people don't want to follow you and watch like random photos. That is one of the most annoying things that I hate watching on people's accounts. It's like, your account is not relevant about anything. It's just random photos of trying to get subscribers somehow.
Yeah, like photos of them peace and doing this. But what I did with my own personal account, because I had that problem because I didn't really use Instagram that much, it was just a bunch of photos of me.
Yeah.
Was I just kept sharing the thumbnails. So every time I would create a thumbnail, I would put that thumbnail on Instagram. And then after a while, when you go click on my Instagram page, you have to kind of keep scrolling down to see all those old photos of me, just doing random crazy stuff. And now it's mainly my YouTube stuff towards the top. So that's one way you can kind of get rid of some of those goofy pictures of yourself.
So you're
on
consistent
Instagram.
with YouTube though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty dang consistent with it.
So then you have to be consistent with Instagram too.
Well, I don't always make thumbnails every day. Sometimes I just use the thumbnail that YouTube provides.
Yeah.
Just because it
works.
Yeah, with vlogs, you know, if I'm like doing something like, or, you know, if it catches me doing something interesting, I'll just leave it up there.
Yeah. Unless it's a weird face. Then
yeah, unless you're like this. You know, like, yeah, you want to get rid of that one.
Yeah. I like to put up thumbnails that are entertaining, like you said, and ones that portray my smile, because I'm not always smiling when I'm doing video, but when I am, it's actually very appealing to anyone who looks at a picture, right? So that's one big thing. If you have a good smile, definitely use that as much as possible. Laughing too, when it comes to two people, laughing is important. You know, everyone loves to be positive. They want to be watching something that's positive, not negative, so they want to see something that's appealing. Good quality pictures, nice colors is another thing that's appealing. This isn't more help for you, this is more like for other people. No. I totally get it. No, it's not. This video is not for me. It's for the people watching this video. Yeah. So yeah. So how did we meet, Jermaine?
Yeah. So we were at the YouTube space down in LA, and yeah, who was you there with? John?
I was with John Chow.
John Chow, and I didn't even know who John Chow was until I uploaded my vlog.
He's gonna love this video, by the way.
Until I uploaded the vlog the next day, and one of my subscribers said, "Oh yeah, John Chow is sitting above you," and I was like, "Who's John Chow?" And I, Googled his name, and I was like, "Holy crap! I didn't know I was sitting next to John Chow. I didn't know who John Chow was, but now I know who John Chow is. John Chow is a pretty awesome guy. Like I follow him on YouTube now, and he's always making videos about, oh, this 65-year-old woman made $10,000
because he's an internet
dinner.
Marketer.
Yeah.
And he's a #1 blogger in the world. I don't know if that's actually a fact, but John, if you're watching, you can comment below and let us know, because that's what Russell said, so I'm using that word. But yeah, he's a blogger, and he makes money online through his blog.
Yeah, and that's how we met. That's pretty awesome. Like, yeah.
YouTube. The days that I used to go, I don't go anymore.
YouTube life. I haven't went in. That's the only one I went to. I gotta maybe check out some more. I'm going to VidCon next week, so that'll be good. And there's like a YouTube party going on next Sunday.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, you're gonna go to that? You should go to that. Like, I heard it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of vloggers. Oh, you won't be in town? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be a good turnout. It's gonna be a good turnout. But anyway, let's wrap the video up. Yo guys, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you go over and check out Eva's channel. The link will be in the description below, or it'll be up above here. You can go here or up above, do your thing. Or I don't know, maybe to the sides too. But y'all know who I am, and say bye, Eva.
Bye guys, thanks for watching.
Awesome. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, yo.